All right, we got a good one today. This is Jay.
And I'm Mo.
We're FitnessOver30.com. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm doing great, man. It's another beautiful day.
You know, I know you love basketball.
I love it.
I love the NBA a little bit more than you do, I think. But it started this weekend.
Yeah, I turned it on because you told me it was on. I actually don't pay a lot of attention to the pros. March Madness just ended, and I was like in ecstasy.
The Tar Heels.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a Duke fan, so but it's all good.
Yeah, it was a good basketball season, and it ain't over. NBA is back in full effect.
But this is the question though: James Harden or Russell Westbrook, MVP?
Oh, Russell Westbrook, without a doubt in my mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Russell because his counterpart left him. And then it left a lot of weight on his shoulders, and then to come up and win to break the triple-double record.
Right.
Hey, man, that's a man statement.
But they about to go head-to-head.
Well, that's going to be a darn good series.
Well, yes, sir. I think it starts tonight.
All right.
So that's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up.
If I had to choose, I would actually go with Westbrook. I think, man, the stamina that boy has.
And not to take nothing away from Harden.
No. Harden is a beast, man. But
I love his style.
Westbrook, I think he's doing something that has never been done before.
I mean,
within this era.
He looks like Oscar Robertson. Now, I don't think many of our viewers maybe know who Oscar Robertson is.
Stamina.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Anyway, let's move on. We got an excellent topic today. Today we are talking about... Where we at?
Am I too old to exercise?
Am I too old to exercise? Where should we begin?
Well, let me start this one off, man, because I'm sitting.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm a trainer, and so I was working in a chiropractor's office at the time, and in strolls a gentleman about 89 years old. And
what was his name? You talking John?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
He's bent over at the waist, and I mean, almost. Not to make up any stories, but the guy's almost bent over to the waist. I would say about 80 degrees, maybe 75 degrees.
Right.
I mean, when he walked in, some of my other clients just looked at me.
So basically, he's looking at people's socks and shoes all day.
Right. And so he came in basically complaining about back pain. And, being in the field, of course I understand his back is hurting because his hip flexors are extremely shortened at that point when you're bent over that way. So...
And how old was he again?
He was 89.
89.
Yeah, but he didn't have the attitude of an 89-year-old person.
Okay.
He came in with the attitude of somebody who I would say was about 39.
Okay.
He felt maybe like his back had been strained and he needed to get it worked on. Okay. And so his mentality was, what do I need to do to correct this situation?
Okay.
And so I told him, I said, hey, you need to start doing 3 days a week with me and listening to what I'm telling you.
Okay.
And so he came in, and for about 6 months, he did 3 days a week with me. And I'm pleased to say we got that gentleman almost to standing upright.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I mean, that's actually, I don't even know what to say. I mean, because we need to bring John on this show. That's where I'm at. We need to bring John on the show.
We definitely will.
So what types of things did you do with him?
So,
and I'm not going to go into
too many details, but being 89, obviously I kept him on the Reformer, which is a Pilates device.
Right.
And it's designed to stretch you.
Okay.
And it also lengthens the muscle. So I kept him safe, obviously at 89, and in that type of shape, he couldn't do a whole lot.
Right.
And today he maybe can't do as much as a lot of clients, but we have a regimen that we keep him on that keeps him healthy. So the main things we did was created stretches for his hamstrings, his quads, his hip flexors, and the muscles in his glutes.
Okay, so the thing I want to focus on is the intention of John when he showed up, because the thing that makes John different from most of your other clients and people that I've seen is his spirit.
His spirit is so different. So he didn't come in with the attitude of, I just want to fix the problem and then get back to my life.
Right.
He came in with the attitude of, I want to change my life.
Right. So he's on a lifestyle.
He changed his lifestyle.
Right. And the other thing is, and I've never met John, but we've talked about him.
Right.
But the thing that it seems when we do discuss him, John's intent is kind of, he doesn't care what he has to go through in order to get to the point that he wants to get to, right?
Exactly, right. So any discomfort that he has to go to to achieve the end goal, he's willing to participate in. Of course, I'm a professional who makes sure I take care of him, and you always want to make sure you're with a professional who's got your best interests at heart. If you're an older person,
experienced professional, we have a lot of professionals out here that are all professionals, but don't have the experience,
and also have a caring heart.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir. So that's, God, we got to get him on this show.
Yeah, we're going to get him here.
So we have another lady, too.
Oh, man. We ain't going to say names. Or
but she...
I don't know. We ain't got her consent. So we're going to get her on the show.
We'll get her consent.
We'll get her on the show. But this lady has been working with me and Jay for over 5 years.
Probably longer.
Yeah, I'm just being modest.
Okay,
She is a kidney transplant patient. She has survived cancer. And, we did a boot camp. You remember the boot camp we did?
Camp, yeah.
And this lady came and did every exercise that all of the young folks did. And,
So the boot camp, we had ages. We would meet...
6 in the morning.
But how many times a week?
Twice a week.
Twice a week, 6 in the morning. But and the class was usually about at least an hour.
Yeah.
But it was intense.
It was...
And the ages range from, I'd say, 20 to about...
64.
Yeah,
she was the oldest.
She was the oldest. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, and so, to see her move and do everything that the young folks did, and she didn't even miss a class when the young people missed classes. At the end, when it was all said and done, if we had done the right thing, we would have gave her a Medal of Honor.
Exactly.
Because she outperformed even us as the instructors, I felt.
So the thing about this lady, oh man, she touches my heart. Whenever I think about her, because she would always, the one thing about the class that I had was really structured, not just the boot camp,
right?
But we had just a general fitness class.
Yeah, that she put together.
She was always there. She was always there. That's the first thing. But the second thing is, she never complains.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She just says, look, what are we doing today? Right. Sometimes she's not in the best of moods.
Right.
But once we start working out, she just goes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so the thing about the other people in the class, regardless of your fitness level, regardless of your age, when you see that,
they feed off of it.
You feed off of it.
Right.
You're like, what?
It's infectious.
Like we doing. I remember. So one thing that, and again, let's stick back to our topic.
Right.
Are you too old to work out?
Right.
So one of the things about, and with me, with martial arts, a lot of times, drill sergeant, sometimes, you know what I mean? But the other thing is bear crawls. So I can remember being with, my class, and I'm showing them bear crawls for the first time, and I would mention it like, oh, we doing bear crawls tonight. And usually we have 5 or 6 different exercises, bear crawls. Right. They're like, what's bear crawl? You already know what it is. You know what it is. But it's like, and they're like, the first response is, I ain't doing that.
Right.
And this lady like, well, just show me. I show her. She's like, well, I'll try it. I'm like, that's all I need you to do is try. And that's the thing about her spirit.
Right?
That's the attitude. It's like, all I need is the willingness for you to participate and not say that you're going to sit this one out.
That's right.
Because we can always do more than we think we can.
You definitely can.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to push yourself.
And this is my whole point. So 3 months later, 4 months later, what's the best level, like the best indicator of how your class is doing?
Right.
It's not necessarily you come in and you look at the class and it's a normal class with people that are in there.
Right.
It's when new people come in and you do the same stuff, or not necessarily the same stuff, but variations of exercise that you normally do, and you get the response from the new people. Right. Or you just watch them and you watch your veterans, and you see and I would show them, and we would do that, and I'm like, listen, y'all, and I wouldn't do this in front of the new person, but I'd be like, look, y'all remember when y'all were that person over there?
Right.
Look at how far you've come.
That's right.
And they would be sitting there like, wow, you're right. Like, you don't even think twice about doing bear crawls now.
That's right.
You can't let these kids have all the fun.
And we're talking about maybe the extreme end of the spectrum. So for my senior population, if you're not moving, we're talking about as simple as walking, going to a silver sneakers class. The Y offers those at every location, if I'm not mistaken. So there is always an opportunity for you to get out there and start moving.
The first intent is to want to feel better.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
One thing that can get you there is just basic movement.
Right.
And one of the most basic things you can do in terms of moving is walking. Even if you're in a wheelchair, even if you are rolling yourself and not allowing somebody else to push you, or you don't have a button where the chair is propelling you forward.
That's right.
But you're actually doing something. You're moving.
That's right. And so if we think about this, me and Jeff, I know it's very personal to us because both of our moms have had issues with where we feel like they're not moving enough.
Yeah, and this is all spoken from love.
Yeah,
I know mom do.
Exactly. Mom is everything to you.
Right. So the thing is like as you get older,
But you know, when you look at them and you start to get concerned.
You get concerned.
Because you know if you're in the fitness industry, if you don't move, you lose.
Yeah. So what happens with the muscles? They begin, like if you don't
begin to
atrophy.
Yeah.
Right. And it's compounded year over year over year.
And the process of getting the muscle from atrophy to healthy
it takes longer. The longer the longer inactivity exists, it takes longer to bring you out of that. Right.
So us being concerned sons, maybe overdoing it sometimes.
Maybe a little bit.
We poke a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all in love.
And
so we say that to say, if you have parents or you're that person that struggles to move, we just want to give you encouragement. We want you to get up and get out there and start moving. And if you struggle with what stretches to do, go check out our website. We offer some free stretches on there just to show you the basics.
And so one of the things is if you are working, you know, if you have a job that has you standing up, you know, for a long periods of time, you're probably going to receive feel a lot of stiffness in your knees, right? And you're probably going to feel stiffness in your lower back too,
a little bit,
right? But if you also have a job where it requires you to sit,
right,
you're also going to feel stiff.
So either one are now shortened.
And if you don't have a job and you're sitting there watching TV all day, if you're sitting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter all day, it don't matter what you're doing. We just need you to get up there and get moving because you're going to feel better.
I mean, if you can't walk a recumbent bike, get in the water aerobics. All of that matters. The main thing is, the point of this podcast is you're not too old to start moving.
Exactly. You're not too old to start. And I don't want to hear that.
Right.
Like, I don't want to hear it
at all.
I don't want to hear it.
You know, today John's 91.
91?
You know, the main thing he told me the last time I saw him is when we going to see each other next time.
Exactly.
That's the main thing he focused on.
And one of the things I tell people to come see me, or if they show up to my class for the very first time, and this is what I tell them. The most important day in your life is today. And the most important class and thing that you do with your life for your health is what we about to do right now. So what you willing to do?
Right.
Are you going to get in here and participate? Or are you going to sit back and keep doing what you're doing and have the same results?
That's right. Because the people who are moving are getting the things they want.
They getting it.
And the people who sitting still, they wonder why things ain't moving.
They wonder why things, and may not necessarily be feeling as well as they could be feeling. So this is a motivational speech.
It is. I mean, you know, like I said, it's dear to our heart. You know, I want you ladies and gentlemen out there who need a little push, turn on this podcast before you get started.
Yeah.
Listen to what we're talking about, man, because even though I don't know you, I love you. I want you to get up. I want you to move. I want you to get out there. Hey, this is Fitness Over 30. I'm
FitnessOver30.com. I'm Jay. Thanks for listening. And again, to everybody, keep moving.
Keep moving.